Hello everyone, this is Uxal speaking in another duel video. This time on the other side of the ring is the Chronomancer, the shatter Chronomancer, Venus. I missed the Signet of Domination, which gave me invulnerability, so I was able to stun with pistol 5. Then she dazed me, so I couldn't capitalize on that and she could blink. And this is more or less how our fights look like. Very fast, very reactive. We both entered stealth to drop the target, and as Signet of Ether recharged Pistol Phantasm, I was able to combo Pistol Phantasm and Scepter 3. This 8 Venus hit points. I didn't know she will appear though, it was pure luck. Then I brute forced through Venus' shield and accidentally downed her with Blood Frenzy. In the meantime, her shatters really hurt me, but the heal on shatter trait really keeps me alive in those fights. So at this stage of the game we don't know each other's limitations yet. This time Venus decided to go for the stealth route and kiting route. Because yeah, I'm a brawler, I fight in melee. This daze here was crucial. I was ready to attack Venus, but she took it from me. Between the daze and the blind, I completely lost any hold on her, and then she pierced my shield using the Berserker. I wanted to stun her using Signet of Domination and get invulnerability, but she killed me before the Signet was activated. Conclusion, I need to fight far more aggressively. So I blinked at her to cause slow, she blinked away, and then she blocked both Signet of Domination and Pistol 5. Then she went aggressive, but I decoyed. And a fun began. She's out of defenses, I'm out of offenses. She stays invisible, I try not to get bursted from invisibility. We ran out of cooldowns. I'm out of gap closers, no defenses, melee set, and she kites me. I had to block the Greatsword 5 and use Daze Shatter. Venus blinded me with a shatter, but block created a phantasm, so I dazed her anyway. I hoped to catch her in Gravity Well, but she blinked. Gravity Well interrupted the Berserker phantasm, which kept me alive, and bought me time to blink and use Signet of Ether. Once again, she blocked every stun of mine, and afterwards she went invisible, so the only thing I could have done is use Scepter 3 to track through stealth. At that stage I hit only Decoy and Shield, so I tried to survive and Duelist hurt Venus. In the chaos, she got handed to me on a silver platter. So Shield 5 for slow and interrupt, and when she activated the Distortion Shatter, I used Sword 3 to swap to her to shatter. Venus adapted of course, and for example in this fight she blinks exactly when I stun her. Why did I win last fight? I have more staying power thanks to the Signet invulnerabilities and heals on shatter. In this fight, Venus baited me swapping to melee set and then kites me. Whenever I become a danger, she dazes me. Well, that or blinds me so my immobilized from Sword 3 doesn't connect. And she doesn't kite me completely. She's like one step away from me, so I didn't swap to Scepter Pistol. And this actually cost me the fight. All that time I was bleeding defenses, and she was accumulating damage on me putting the pressure. When I finally swapped to Scepter Pistol it was too late. Scepter Pistol doesn't have defenses, and I lost my defenses on Sword Shield, so she executed me. Conclusion, I need to stay on Scepter Pistol as much as I can, and Sword Shield is my execution and defensive set. I shattered here. It kills Venus' clone, gets me alacrity, but also, Duelist is dazed when Venus is invisible. She gets visible, Duelist shoots. To be able to kill Venus, I need to put very high pressure on her. And well, she can't get clones. So between Daze Shatters and Duelist shooting, I need to force her as much into defense as I can. So when she uses a longer animation, I can interrupt it. When she went Greatsword, I went Scepter Pistol. Then I was able to stun her and cast Duelist, which shows me where did she blink. Even if she decoyed, I know more or less where she is. Under those circumstances, I completely expected her to escape and definitely didn't expect her to attack me. So, Gravity Well to soak all the clones, because yeah, she doesn't want to get caught in it. And I charged at her. I thought I will get her, but she blinded me and used Decoy. I used that time for Signet of Ether, and she managed to heal as well. Then I managed to land a key interrupt, and Scepter 3 with Duelist finished the job. Okay, so I open with Pistol 5 and she blinks again. I need to stop doing that. Then we both stealth, but I stealth second. That way I will have reaction time. I tried to pierce the shield with Scepter 3, then tried to Daze Shatter her with running clones, then managed to stun her with Signet of Domination, which got overwritten by the daze. I didn't capitalize on anything. Duelist got body blocked by enemy Avenger, and stuff happened. Okay, so we both healed, Venus managed to go invisible, I missed Pistol 5, then she went all out to the offense. A new strategy was needed, continuous shift and Gravity Well. This is important, look at my cooldowns now. Low hit points and no defenses, right? So Decoy got regenerated and I used the Distortion. When continuous shift passes, I press Decoy, not Distortion, so continuous shift killed me. Continuous shift and alacrity mess with our timings in our heads. This will take a while before we get used to it. Overall, about all those fights, it's actually fascinating because fighting against Venus requires completely different strategy than fighting against Drew. Here, I need to pressure all the time and stay on Scepter Pistol. With Drew, it was not the case. Now here, Venus tries to entrap me with Sword 2 with F1 Shatter. I do the same, but I preceded it with Shield 5. That means the clones do not connect. Shield 5 stopped her before she managed to use Blood Frenzy, so I bursted her and killed her clones. Then with Scepter 3 I have managed to force her to distort. I think the shield is very good at breaking enemy combos, especially with the quickness and slow. At this point we have adapted to each other and we both play very equally, with the difference I don't burst while Venus does. Seeing how low on hit points we are all the time, the truth is out there. The Mesmer is dead only when the Mesmer is dead. Okay, the endgame of this fight. I swap to Venus and activate F1 Shatter, she blocks it. I stun her with Pistol 5, she dazes Phantasmal Defender, and I can't execute her. But when the daze on my Defender expires, it approaches Venus and kills her. In those fights we are literally one daze away from the victory. Thanks for watching, Uxalis out.